Alright, here we are for MBC Week 4, but who am I playing? Wait, who? Who? I still don't know who I'm playing, but apparently he 6-0'd me. If I'm getting 6-0'd by someone who I don't even know who it is, I think I'm gonna need a drink. So let's do a quick little team builder. Up first, we have our Hisui and Qwilfish, Liliana with the Quiet Nature, rockin' Barbarage, Spikes, Ice Beam, and Crunch with 252 and Special Attack. This is mostly so I can hit the Gliscor a little bit harder. Ice Beam should do a lot of damage to it coming in, and then Barbarage and Crunch just strong physical stabs, and Spikes for a bit of hazard game. Up next we have our Choice Scarf Rotom here, which has Volt Switch, Hex, Shadow Ball, and Trick. The Shadow Ball is to do more damage to the Gholdengo. Trick is to hopefully trick one of these more passive Pokemon that you Choice Scarf. Volt Switch just for momentum, and Hex once status has been spread, like Poison. Hex can do double damage to things like the Clefable or the Slowbro. Was there just to punch a hole in the team. Up next we have our Latios with Luster Purge, Shadow Ball, Draco Meteor, and Flip Turn. 40 in HP, 252 in special attack, and 216 in speed. This is just speed creeping the Zarude, and basically we just want to do as much damage as we can with it. There's not a whole lot that switches into the combination of both Luster Purge and Draco Meteor, and it's like just Gholdengo, and if we can get a Spadef drop on Gholdengo with Luster Purge, then Shadow Ball's going to do more damage. Up next, we have our Primarina, which has Moonblast, Psychic Noise, Flip Turn, and Draining Kiss here. The ability Liquid Voice makes Psychic Noise a water move instead of a psychic one, so that's why you see that on the graphic. Anyway, this is basically to heal block, and just the combination of Water and Fairy does a lot of damage into the team. The Yachi Berry is so that we can tank a hit from Iron Bundle a little bit easier. Up next we have our Scizor, which is just Assault Vest here. This is also supposed to serve as like an Iron Bundle switch-in, knockoff, U-turn, close combat, and bullet punch. Pretty straightforward, just Assault Vest Scizor so that we take less damage from like the Gholdengo and the Iron Bundle specifically. And last but not least, we have our Ogerpon, which is holding the heavy duty boots with Encore, Hornleech, U-turn, and Knockoff. Encore is to lock the threats into, or like the passive things into their more moves they don't want to lock into. Like locking a Clefable into Calm Mind, or a or I guess it doesn't work for Gholdengo, but Clefable into Calm Mind, Slowbro into Slack Off, things like that. Hornleech just a primary stab for recovery, and U-turn and Knockoff just as great support moves. And yeah, that's the team, and we'll get right into the battle. Alright, so here we are with our battle against who. Little context. My side of the video actually got corrupted, so who was generous enough to share his side of the battle with me. So we are going to post-com again, which basically I don't want to keep post-comming, but for this one we kind of have to, so we are going to just get into it. It's a fairly short battle. It's only like 13 minutes long, which, spoiler alert, who is infamous as the stall guy, so... Okay, so we did a little team builder of what we're bringing, but we see who has the Rocky Helmet Zarude, Rocky Helmet Serena, Toxic Orb on the Gliscor, Choice Scarf Goldengo, Covert Cloak Cyclozar, and Assault Vest Galarian Slowbro. So, pretty straightforward stuff. The Zarude scares me, is the big thing I see from preview, but my team can't deal with it all that well, so... Let's just skip right to the battle. Sorry for skipping a little bit. We're just trying to trim out a bit of that extra fluff. So, yeah. We're going to lead with Qwilfish as who's just going to lead Zarude here. I get the Intimidate off, and we see who's just going to go immediately for the TERA and try to knock me. I don't want Qwilfish's Eviolite to be gone yet, but I feel like that's okay. Like, I feel like... I'm not sure if we go for Barb Barrage here or if we try to get a spike up. But we see who is going to knock off. I honestly can't remember what we did in this scenario. I think we went for Barb Barrage. That's going to get rid of our Eviolite. And... yeah, we just go for a Barb Barrage. We do not get the poison, though, so... he did get a little lucky on that. But we see who is going to switch out into a Cyclozar. And I'm just going to get the spike up. He's probably immediately going to want to... I don't know why he's hovering knockoff, because he already got rid of my Eviolite. So yeah, he's just going to Rapid Spin and get rid of that spike I just set. And we are going to get him with the Ice Beam here. That does a lot to the Cyclozar, and another one will take him out. So I know he's going to switch here. I believe this means I use this opportunity to fire off another Barb Barrage. If I didn't do that, that's what I should have done. But we see the Draco. It does not actually take me out here. And, oh, we just go for Crunch expecting Goldengo to come in, which it didn't. And now we're unfortunately going to lose the Qwilfish. So, yeah, he's just going to U-turn out, get some health back on the Cyclozar. Our Qwilfish goes down. We see him contemplating here what he wants to go into. He's just going to opt for Gliscor. I believe this means I go Primarina. No, I go Latios here. Okay. So I went Latios. I do expect, I really wish I was weakness policy on this thing right now. But I do expect a knockoff. I'm just going to go for Luster Purge, get some massive damage off on this thing. And we get a special defense drop. U-turn's going to go. Unfortunately, I'm not weakness policy, I'm Soldu. If I was weakness policy, I probably could have actually won the game there. Actually, no. I wouldn't have won the game, but... If only I was weakness policy, man. Weakness policy agility would have saved me there. Anyway, I'm going to withdraw my Latios here. I'm going to go out into my Assault Vest Scizor. Gonna take that Shadow Ball like a champion. And yeah, I'm drinking a beer during the game. Just trying to recreate. Now, I didn't actually get drunk, but I'm recording this Monday evening. It was supposed to go up Sunday. It was supposed to go up Sunday at noon. So I'm just... We get rid of the Rocky helmet. But yeah, I'm just enjoying a beer, and I'm about to make dinner, so... We withdraw the Scizor, and just go Latios. Unfortunately, though, that is a Trailblaze for the Zarude, meaning it outspeeds now, which is not good for us, because now... Zarude's at +1 speed, and that thing is a monster when it's at +1 speed. So, there's not a whole lot I can do about this monstrosity just being at +1 speed. I have a feeling it's going to take out my entire team here. I'm just going to withdraw. Going to go back out into Scizor. Take the knockoff. I do live, though. Who's just going to click Swords Dance here, and I'm just going to get a Bullet Punch off. But unfortunately, because it has a Swords Dance, that is probably going to be the end for me. There's not a whole lot I can do here. Like, I'm just going to... he synthesizes. Yeah. Gets back up to full. I'm going to close combat. Not going to do any damage. I'm now facing down a +2 Zarude with a +1 speed boost, so... He's just going to Trailblaze to take me out. I saw him hover Swords Dance again. But, yeah. He's just going to Trailblaze, take me out. And at this point, Zarude just does Zarude things. And it's being Zarude. So, all I gotta say is, why you gotta be Zarude? So, yep. +2 Trailblaze. Gonna one-shot my Primarina. Ogerpon comes in. This thing's already faster than us because of the +2 Trailblaze, so we're going to try to TERA it. Try to outspeed. We don't, but because this thing has 2 boosts, it's going to knock me. That's going to one-shot me. Gonna go out into my Choice Scarf Rotom, which also just gets outsped by this thing. Gonna get knocked off. He's gonna take me out here, and yeah, this is just a clean Zarude sweep. He 6-0'd me, and yeah, just GG to who. This is kind of why he's undefeated. Maybe allowing Zarude to TERA was a mistake made by the league. It is my league, so I am partially at fault. I've just never seen Zarude pop off before, so that is my bad. And yeah, we are now going to lose 6-0 to Who again. Last time we played Who, he also 6-0'd us. So yeah. Who is now 2+2, or no, he's 2-0 plus 12 into us, so that's not great, but hopefully we can get him back in a rematch. I just feel like if there's anything I learned from that, I have to learn to play more patiently against him, so I was very, very hasty and reckless. I clicked my moves very fast in that game, and yeah, so if anything, I'm just going to take this as a learning curve, and I will see y'all next week for my Week 5 game against Ellie.